Welcome to Canine Revolution Radio. Presented by Canine Revolution Dog Training, enhancing the dog and owner relationship through education, balance, and pack instinct.
We're live.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Canine Revolution Radio. Got Chad and Chris out here with me today.
Hello. Chris, turn off your freaking phone.
Today we're going to talk about, well, pretty much my top 5. I wrote the article, but a lot of these restaurants, y'all do enjoy as well. Ooh, yeah. Top 5 local dog-friendly restaurants, to our area, okay?
This isn't about eating. It's about training with your dog.
And eating.
Making sure your dog can maintain that duration event,
While you're eating.
Well, during my work, I need to positively reinforce myself as well.
That's true.
You got to energize yourself. Make sure you got energy to get through the day.
Operant conditioning applies to us as well as the dog, so
all mammals.
Go.
That's right. We're getting sidetracked already.
All right, let's go, boys.
All right, so if you don't know, socialization and distraction work are key elements of training, and they help maintain the training as well, even after completion of a program. These sessions provide an abundance of mental stimulation, which is huge for capping off energy levels in your dog. I know if I take mine somewhere, just a simple restaurant at downstate for an hour, when I get them home, they sleep for like 4 or 5 hours.
Mental exercise. Kevin, turn off your freaking phone. You and Chris, I swear.
You got yours on silent?
Mine's on silent, boys.
Hold on.
Hey, that mental exercise, though, that's no joke.
Yeah. Oh,
Take them to Lowe's, take them to Home Depot, do that downstate, take them to the restaurant.
With some dogs, that is more tiring than physical.
Like
my hound dog, you can physically exercise her all day. Yeah. But like Kevin said, an hour at a restaurant, done.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. So, and as we continue to go to these places, not only are we doing, socialization, distraction work, we're also generalizing the obedience to everywhere. Yeah. Dogs in a new environment, we start giving them things to do. They start understanding that, oh, you control this environment as well. So as we go through these different sessions, it does become more and more fluid as you go through it. So, so just start off with number 5. We got Moe's Southwest Grill. Huge patio, great place. It's got a shelter, protect you from the elements, and the patio is right by a main door. You're guaranteed to have foot traffic. Not only that, it's in the middle of a shopping center, Azalea Square. So you have cars and people and loud noises. It's very open. You have all of these elements adding into your distraction session. So really good spot to go. Get a burrito.
Joey bag of donuts, good to go. Get the Moe's Rita, that new drink they have. That thing's good.
That is pretty good.
It's a good drink. Get you some queso, good to go.
Definitely.
Get you some steak on your burrito.
Always.
Good to go.
Is there other options?
I get just steak in my burrito. So steak and cheese.
Rice, pinto beans, steak, black olives, shredded cheese, shredded lettuce, queso, good to go.
Oh, yeah.
So we really enjoy that area. One, it can accommodate a lot of people. You could have a large gathering, which just adds to the distraction session even more. I mean, we've had probably about 5-6 dogs out there at one time, Yeah, maybe more.
Yeah, like you said, big patio. They got it covered for the rain, the wind, whatever. Good to go. People coming in and out, so you're getting your distraction work in, and you're reinforcing yourself for being a good dog owner.
You're also getting those real good cat calls as they walk through the door.
Oh yeah, hey pretty boy.
And the food distraction too at all these places,
All right, so that's number 5, Moe's Southwest Grill. Okay. Number 4, we have I do really enjoy this place as well, Dog and Duck.
I'm surprised you put this as number 4.
I'm surprised too.
This should be higher on the list. This is Kevin's list.
Me and Chad's list might be different.
I think it's because we just haven't been there in a while. We might need a refresher,
We do need a refresher.
A little
because of the distraction work.
Refresher quesadilla.
So while my dog's in the downstate, or while I'm working the obedience, I actually like the peanut butter burger. I don't know if y'all have tried that yet.
I've still been kind of scared to try that.
I was too, but
it's on the list.
once you get that first bite, you're like, all right, that makes sense.
All I remember is last time I went there, Chris asked how many nachos he should get.
No, they got a medium and a large. You said get the large. You're gonna need the large. Yeah.
And you were shocked.
I was done for that. I had to like.
It was like 11:30.
I had to go to sleep.
Couldn't handle your nachos.
This is another good location, all right? It's right at the end of a busy strip with various stores and restaurants in there. So again, you have a ton of foot traffic, a ton of noises. And it's right next to the street, a very busy main road. That road is constantly busy. It was, what is that?
Trolley Road.
Right. So, you know, you got the traffic element there as well. Again, wide open. Good thing about this place, though, their patio is pretty much half their restaurant. Yeah. You know, you have an outside bar, you have seating areas, plenty of room for you. You know, if it's their first time, maybe you want to stay on the outside. Then next time you come in, you know, sit at the bar, have a beer, hang out with your dog, reinforce yourself again. Yeah.
Lots of dogs, lots of people coming through here. Yep. Patio's perfect for rainy days, stuff like that.
I mean, it's in the name, dog and duck.
That's true, yeah.
So that's what I like about it, is that they cater to the dogs a lot too. You know, they're always, you know, checking on you. Hey, does your dog need some water? That kind of stuff. But you know, pretty frequent traffic of people bringing their dogs and that kind of stuff. So you get a little bit of people and dog distraction.
Oh yeah.
The other thing too is we're talking specifically about the one on Old Charlie Road, but there are several of these around the area. I know there's one in Mount Pleasant. I think there's one in West Ashley, you know, so there's several around the area depending on, you know, we have people that we work with, they live in West Ashley, they live in Mount Pleasant, they can go to this one, right. You know, the ones that are closer to them, so good to go.
So that's it, number 4, dog and duck, probably at least number 2 on Chad's list, but, you know, we'll save that for another podcast. So number 3, I'd actually never been to this place before I started working here.
Well, it's a key distraction work location. So.
Right, it's business.
So right here, now we have the new one, Hardin Nexton in downtown Charleston. We got Taco Boy, all right? Yep. Hot tourist attraction in both areas, but especially downtown. Yep. I know spring and summer, that's part of the reason why I'd never been there. Every time I went there, it was slammed. Yeah. I'm like, oh man, I'm not sitting through that. Yeah. But now if I have a dog, I want that, you know what I mean? Exactly. I want that busyness, that mental stimulation, you know, that test to make sure that they're listening to me in such a crazy environment. So. But as far as the Nexton one goes, they're still working on the outside patio. I was actually there yesterday.
Were you now?
Well, he had to do some research for the article.
Oh, okay, okay. You were working on your article.
Reinforcing after the gym as well. But they're still working on the outside patio, so they have kind of like an indoor patio, but they don't allow dogs on it. Still pretty much a main part of the restaurant. But there are outside areas with tables. I believe they're going to have a shelter over it soon, but for right now, you're exposed to the elements, so be mindful of that while you're out and about. You know, you have your dog if it's a hot day, go somewhere else, you know. You gotta be careful. Definitely.
Well, the downtown one, they have some areas I think that are covered, some that are not. Downtown one has a big patio, perfect for dogs.
And pretty good crowd of dogs as well, like dog and duck. A lot of people bring
a lot of dogs
there.
coming through there.
That's right near the park too, isn't it? Waterfront Park?
Right, yeah, right. Or it's on your way, if you leave Waterfront Park, you have to hit the interstate. It's on the way back to the interstate.
So, popping area.
Notice how well he knows that. So.
That's why there's a test, you know. Can you draw me a map?
I mean, I could. Give me a paper.
So, Taco Boy, good spot. Check it out. Definitely some good food, and my computer just died. So we're going live, boys. All right. No, I got it. So we got 2 left. All right. Now this one, I don't even know if y'all have ever been there.
I've never heard of it until I just read your thing here.
Yeah.
Oh, never heard of it.
Way to bring it up and let us know about it, boys.
So this is my old stomping grounds. I was a frequent flyer in my bar days here, but now I can take my dogs there. They have a nice front patio. So what we're talking about, Sapphires and Goose Creek. It's a little bar right in the middle of a shopping center. Again, good distraction. There's restaurants literally right next to it.
What shopping center is it in?
What is it called? So they're in Goose Creek.
Is it by the Dairy Queen?
Yep.
I know the Dairy Queen. I know Dairy Queen.
I've been to the Dairy Queen.
So Sapphires is literally right behind it. You know, it's a smaller building, but some of the best food I've ever had. Along with, it's extremely popular. It's a hot spot in Goose Creek. Place is always packed, especially during football season. You can't even get into the freaking restaurant. Really? So you know, I take Lulu, I put her at a downstay right there either next to the patio or next to my table, and it's on. Nice. Your cars are constantly going by, people are constantly going by, hollering. You know, if it's football season and all that good stuff. So, also best wings I've ever had in my life.
Really? That's a big statement right there, boys.
I've searched for years to try to find some that are on par with Sapphires. Closest thing I think would be DD Peckers. And I'm not driving to West Ashley if I don't have to.
What are we doing for lunch today?
Lunch is over, boys.
So number 2, my biased opinion, Sapphires. I know we got to go there now. So
got to go there. You've never taken us there.
Yeah.
Just like Chris has never taken me to Matt's Burgers.
I did take you.
You brought it to me. You didn't take me to
even
it.
Better.
So.
More personalized.
He took me.
He did take you there.
I did take Kevin.
Me and Chloe.
Right. Well, where this is located, for those that don't know, right behind the Dairy Queen, which is at the intersection of Liberty Hall Road and Highway 52. Yep. So right around that area.
Right in the heart of Goose Creek.
And then if you go to Sapphires, you can probably stop by Dairy Queen after, get you a Blizzard.
Probably good
to go.
All right, so that's number 2. So for number 1, I think we all agree on this. This is a frequent flyer for us. You know,
Just because of business.
Strictly business.
Not personal.
It's convenient to us. It's close to us, you know.
Yep.
It just so happens they have amazing food. So, Bad Daddy's Burger Bar.
Yep.
Great spot. Again, Nexton. We love Nexton. It's a good hub, plenty of options. So, we even will exercise prior to getting there, right? So, the key to a lot of good distraction sessions is maybe we cap their energy a little bit before we even begin, so they're not all over the place. They're kind of more relaxed. So we can hit up the fabled Nexton walk, which about killed me the first time.
4 miles, hour and a half, 2 hours.
But now I'm good to go, you know, depending on the level of heat.
Well, that's the thing. During the summer, we got to tone it down. It doesn't have a lot of shade, you know. But during the winter, it's perfect, you know.
Absolutely. So Bad Daddy's, first of all, again, great food. Kind of a smaller patio, but that's good. It's a tighter area. You know, that could be an advanced distraction session depending on the time of day. Because afternoon, they're slammed. You know, good luck. You know.
When we go, we got to be there at 11 to get our seat. You know, to get our tail. They know us there. Yeah.
So
And they're super dog friendly.
That's another thing that they're going to come out. They're going to want to pet your dog. You know, they may be a little disappointed if it's a particular dog that they can't pet. But I believe he's the general manager, or the head guy there. Always makes it a point to come out, say hello to us, super friendly. They offer water, they offer dog treats. I mean, they have the station right there at the back door. So you are definitely allowed to bring your dog to Bad Daddy's. I believe they encourage it, if anything. So.
Oh yeah, that's why they got the patio there. And it's covered. It's got, well, that one corner has some wall panels. Even if it's windy, you're good to go. But like you said, tight patio, perfect for training that or maintaining that close quarters, people moving around stuff, you know.
And that walkway right next to it is usually extremely busy. A lot of traffic through there. So, but yeah, good stuff.
Perfect area.
And buffalo burgers. So, you know.
And
My favorite.
milkshakes.
Chad's favorite. Yeah, every time.
I think I slipped that into there.
I overdid it last time. I overdid the milkshakes last time.
One time they didn't give him his milkshake. He got a little upset.
The only thing that Bad Daddy's needs to be, you know, next level, you guys know what it is?
Mozzarella sticks. Mozzarella sticks. He
They
keeps
don't have any
asking them,
mozzarella sticks.
like they're gonna just magically make it.
I'm waiting for the servers to catch on.
They're gonna have some for you one of these days.
That's what I'm gunning for, dude.
But just to go through it again real quick, number 5, Moe's Southwest Grill. Number 4, Dog and Duck. Number 3, Taco Boy. 2 is Sapphires, and 1 is Bad Daddy's. Going to be the king for quite some time until they close down or we die, whichever happens first.
Dude, let me tell you, Bad Daddy's burger. You got the 10-ounce burger, the big boy. Then you got the Texas toast. Remember they didn't have the Texas toast last time? I was ticked off. You know, honey mustard, egg, bacon. Ugh, good to go.
I've never gotten anything
Sweet
other
potato
than the
fries.
buffalo burger.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta branch out. I mean, I get the same thing every time. But, you know.
yeah. Oreo milkshake.
So yeah, great spots. You know, super dog friendly as always. You know, if you're post training or even if you just want to take your dog out for some mental stimulation, you know, do these distraction works. It's extremely important. Start off at a lower key kind of distraction area. You know, get your dog used to listening to you there, and then you can move on to, you know, crazier places like Bad Daddy's or any of these restaurants really at the right time.
Well, the best thing about restaurants too is like incorporate and training in general, incorporating your dog into your life. That's what we want to achieve with training, because we've seen those people. We used to be those people. We go out to a restaurant, we want to have our dog with us because maybe we worked a long day. Maybe we have spent 8 or 9 hours at work where we need to eat dinner. We want to go out for dinner. We feel bad for our dog because we haven't given them what we know they need. So we decide to take them out to dinner with us just to get them out of the house, stuff like that. Now we're holding on to the leash. Dogs all over the place, you know, all hyped up, jacked up all over the place.
You're trying to eat a burger.
You're trying to eat a burger and hold on to the dog.
I mean, it's hard enough to eat that burger without that.
Yeah.
So
You need both
anyway,
hands.
training allows you to channel your dog's energy, build that calm, confident, relaxed mindset while enjoying your time. It allows you to manage yourself better. Because I've been out to eat, I got kids, I take my kids out to eat, guess what, that's a handful too, because now you're wrestling a 1-year-old trying to feed them, trying to feed you got a dog, right? But if your dog can do a nice downstay while you're eating, you're good
Don't
to
even
go.
have to worry about
Don't
it.
have to worry
And
about
it's better for the dog, right?
Better for the
like
dog.
They're not
Mental
feeding on
exercise.
anxiety and
Exactly.
going crazy. They're nice and confident, relaxed.
I think most dog owners want to take their dog everywhere.
They do.
But some may be embarrassed. I know when, with Lulu, prior to training her, I wasn't just embarrassed. I mean, I was scared of what she may do, And so I had her at Bad Daddy's actually a couple months ago, and it's a tight walkway to get in there.
Yep.
Little gate. Well, what sits down next to the little gate? About 2 crazy chihuahuas. And this other dog is just sniffing on a retractable leash.
Oh,
and inside I'm like, all right, this is it. Let's see how this training is,
Yep.
But walked by them, and she didn't even look at them. So definitely worked through that.
Yep, good to go. One thing we should probably mention is, we should probably add in one more in here, just for good measure.
You're going off the fly here, huh? Going
Just
out
for
of
good
the
measure.
script.
Better hit up JD's ones.
Just for good measure, because Kevin knows the owners. He recommended that they add the patio. They added the patio.
Yeah.
You could take your dog there now.
So Just Desserts.
Just Desserts in Harleyville.
Good.
Right off the interstate.
Yep.
Easy to get to. Great food. I mean,
Super delicious.
everything's homemade. Also have it's not just, even though it's in the name.
It's a deli bakery, so they have the
Cupcakes.
this
Whew, I've been hunting
they
that
got the
Oreo
desserts.
cupcake, but they ain't made them.
Billy, if you're watching, we need some Oreo cupcakes, buddy.
We need some carrot cake too.
This guy, this carrot cake. But it's great sandwiches. Even some of them are crazy. You never think of these combinations, and everything that I've ever had there has been good. It's been amazing. So definitely give it a shot. Take your dog there, or you just go check it out, scope it out yourself. Do some recon.
If you're leaving the Charleston area, that's on your way out. If you're coming back in town, it's on your way back in, So this list right here, we got places that we're talking about all over the low country and even further up, Harleyville, So if you're in the area, check it out. But yeah, good to go, boys.
Well, and if you're watching us on YouTube, go ahead and drop us some comments on some places. What are your top 5?
That's true.
We're always looking for new places to go to. So if your
for the
favorites,
training.
it's
For
for
the
yeah. This is just everything we do is for the dogs. So if you guys can hook us up with some places that you guys like,
That's
we'll
right.
go check them out.
Hook us up. Let us know.
So that pretty much wraps up the top 5. Now top 6 restaurants to take your dog, or just to go enjoy yourself at this point.
That's right.
Just have a good time with yourself and your dog,
So that's that for that. I don't know how many times I can say that.
So that's a wrap.
Yep. So we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Have a good one.